Welcome back, boys. We're here again. This time we're doing the Dark Knight in our Batman saga. This is, I believe, is the sixth film in the Batman franchise. I mean, long way already. We're literally almost done here.
We are done.
Right after this is the Dark Knight.
Yeah.
How have you guys been up to date with Batman? Like, does the Batman, the movies that we've been watching, does it give you like just another understanding of how Batman just works? Like, do you guys have like some more growing passion, more understanding? I mean, just like in general, I guess. Carlos, especially you, most of these questions going to you because you're more of a Superman fan, and I know that will never disappear. But like in Batman mythos and stuff, has this may open up your Batman?
It's giving me more of appreciation for the Nolan movies.
Okay.
Because when you see just what came before that,
yeah,
just the evolution of it,
mm-hmm.
it's quite a journey.
It is.
It's I'm more thankful for the Nolan movies.
Yeah.
Because
you fart. I thought you fart. This chair.
No.
Oh damn! I came out bad, Chris. You seem tired. Huh? You seem tired. You sound tired. Like
we're filming this in the middle of the night.
Oh yeah.
So you're never o'clock?
No, I'm just kidding. It's sunny outside.
Cruz. For you, I mean, watching. I guess after this last one, continuing, from all the other Batmans. I mean, how do you feel, just in general, for Batman?
The same, big Batman fan.
Yeah.
Each time we're gonna watch a Batman movie, I'm always hyped to watch it.
Yeah.
No matter how many times I see it, I'm like, okay, we're gonna watch Batman. Let's do it.
Okay. Oh, that's good. I mean, I'm glad you guys are still in this. I mean, I think we chose this one just because
this is easier than the Fast and the Furious.
This was easier.
I mean, it's just. I mean, the Fast and the Furious, you have to go through like 3 movies of garbage to get to anything good, and this one you just have to go through.
Hey man, Tokyo Drift was good.
We went to 3 movies of garbage too.
Oh yeah, for Batman ones, yeah. We ran into like the
60s,
and then we watched
Batman Robin,
You
and
like
Batman Forever.
You like Forever too.
We all like Forever.
You thought it was a slut, which is good. Okay, well now let's just start talking about the Dark Knight. You guys,
are you ready for
watch? Are you ready? Yes. What's your guys' first thought watching it the first time? Do you guys remember? Carlos? Yes, Cruz. Do you remember the first time you took
I dragged this guy with me with Gilbert.
Yeah, you guys went to go watch it, right?
Yeah, he wouldn't shut up the whole trip. Like, you're gonna love it. You're gonna love it. It's the greatest movie ever made. Yeah. It's the greatest. The theater was empty, and this tried to make a round of applause.
I did, and I'm proud of it.
He's proud of it.
It was, and I was just like, oh my God, Cruz is right. This movie's good.
Oh yeah. Oh, so you were like, oh my God, he wasn't lying.
He wasn't lying. This movie's great. It was. It's the Batman movie.
Yeah. Like, watching this, you watched this. Obviously, watching the Batman Begins before first.
Yeah.
Watching this is like, for you, what was that like?
I didn't even know there was a sequel coming out for the Batman Begins. So when he was like, "Oh, the Dark Knight came out," I was like, "What? What is this? What's the Dark Knight?"
Yeah, you're like, as a non-Batman fan, you're like, "What's the Dark Knight?"
Well, like back then, I didn't really follow movies.
Yeah.
Like I was like, I didn't follow trailers or anything. So he was like, "Oh, a sequel came out. They made a sequel." Well, I guess I was expecting the same like from the Schumachers. Like, oh, it's gonna be more of that. And I was watching. I was like, oh, they put effort into this. It's a movie. It's an actual movie. It's not just a superhero movie.
Yeah.
It's an actual movie. Like we were talking about it earlier. Like the Batman Nolan movies are the ones that put comic book movies on the map.
No, the X-Men.
People would argue.
X-Men and Spider-Man were put.
No, but I'm saying, I think Carlos is saying in a like actual
realistic way.
No.
We could put this in
those movies. Put superhero movies as put them on par with summer blockbusters. This movie put them on par with Oscar nominations.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna go for. That you were gonna say these are Oscar-worthy movies.
Yeah,
like these are put time into it.
Yeah, like this broke the barrier of like. Heath Ledger was nominated for an Oscar. Like this was unprecedented.
But I still think they did it because he died. And
yes, but also they were already nominated for the score, music wise. They were already nominated. I'm assuming by other.
Before that, if a superhero movie made it to the Oscars, it'd be like some BS category, like sound editing or lighting or something like that.
Black Panther.
This is like a movie. Oh, that movie gave me a migraine.
All right, well, Cruz, let's go to Jew. I mean, Jew.
Jew. You just call me Jew?
No, Jew. Like my foreign accent.
Your foreign accent
kept in.
Your Hispanic accent
for
came
you,
up.
I mean, Cruz, just watching this. What are your thoughts of second movie after Batman Begins? I mean, your expectations.
First couple 3 times I saw it, I loved it.
3 times.
Oh, and then after that, he was like, "Oh, it's I don't like it no more."
No. I see the performance. I love the performance, but they're just overhyping Heath Ledger a little bit.
Okay, so you are in the category of non-Heath Ledger fan.
No, like I said, it's a great performance, but people are just overhyping it.
Leave the emo kids alone, okay? They need a symbol.
You know, like, oh, he's playing the Joker. Well, he's not gonna be as good as Heath Ledger, and Joaquin Phoenix proved that wrong. He was a good Joker.
Actually, Joaquin Phoenix didn't become Joker until the end of the movie, so we didn't really see a whole performance of the Joker.
And now
technically, we haven't really seen a performance of the Joker yet until we see a movie that he's officially the Joker the whole way.
Yeah,
right?
he wasn't the Joker. What's the name of the Joker?
Which one? The movie or what the hell?
Like the character. What do they call him?
He has no name.
No, for the which one, for this? Or
no, in the Joker movie.
Arthur Flick?
Arthur Flick, the whole movie, he's Arthur Flick.
Yeah.
He's not the Joker, he's Arthur Flick.
Yeah, I read in recently, when I was doing some journalism right now, was Todd Phillips was saying this movie is not about the Joker. This is not a Joker movie. This is about a man who becomes the Joker. So, I mean, if anybody wants to, like, argue that, they could just throw that at you. But like I said, we won't see that until we see official Joker film.
Yeah.
I mean,
hopefully we get a Ben Affleck one.
Okay. All right. Let's
back to topic.
Music. I think
he was trying to talk shit about the Joker.
Yeah.
No, I wasn't trying to talk shit. Like I said.
Well, look, Cruz has his opinion, man, and he wasn't. He's not fully sold on Heath Ledger's Joker being the Joker. You know, of the Joker.
Yeah.
The king of Jokers.
You know how I like my Joker. Acid, goes crazy, boom.
He's a Puritan.
He's a Puritan. Yes.
Yeah, he's a Puritan.
But I did like this take on the Joker. You know, this guy goes.
Republican.
I did like the take on the Joker because he goes crazy and not crazy. He said he's not crazy. He's just, he knows what's wrong.
Stop trying to sell us that you like him.
Would you say? Sorry, I want to ask him a question.
Okay.
Would you say the
Your questions scare me.
Yeah. That might be bite my own foot.
Probably. I like
the deviations that Nolan took from the Batman universe, would you say that made it better or for worse?
What do you mean?
His version, his take on the Joker.
Well, it was a realistic Joker. It fit into his movies.
Yeah, but do you think did you like any of his take on it?
Yeah, and I liked the take on the Joker. It wasn't my Joker where he falls into the bed.
We'll never get his version.
I'm never gonna get my vote. I'm never gonna.
We're never gonna
The way they're making these movies. They're never gonna make my Joker, but
you have your Joker in the animated series.
Yeah.
The only one that's come close is Jack Nicholson. But for the realistic way of this movie, I did enjoy it.
Yeah. Okay.
But I'm just saying they're overhyping Heath Ledger.
Let the emo kids alone.
I'll give them. I'll let them.
Let the God
They have
kids
their opinions. I got my opinions, and
Let the
we'll leave it
God
like
kids
that.
worship somebody.
Yeah,
Okay?
we'll leave it like that.
AFI isn't gonna save all of them. It's a band.
Okay.
You're out of your league.
I'm out of, that's
Oh,
I'm out of my
okay.
waters here.
I want to talk. Let's talk music. The
badass.
score. I mean, Hans Zimmer.
Hans
we
Zimmer.
skipped him in Batman Begins. I think it was an
we owe him an
injustice.
apology.
We owe Hans Zimmer an apology. I know, Han, you watch these videos with great dedication. I know you're a fan of The Slice. So we're taking it back and apologizing. Yeah, Hans Zimmer, music maestro. Boys, what you think? Obviously, it's the most unanimous decision of how
I don't
great,
know.
Right?
Would I put him on John Williams or next to John Williams?
I think he's already earned right next to John Williams because obviously John Williams
has his famous.
Yeah, but I think Hans Zimmer is the guy to go to. You know, John Williams was
Amazing Spider-Man.
Yeah. No, but I'm talking about John Williams, Jaws and all that. But I think now Hans Zimmer's having his, right? Would you say he's having his moments?
Yeah.
Carlos? All right. I mean, Carlos, for you as a fan of Hans Zimmer, a man of class, orchestra,
Man of class.
What do you think when it comes to his music and
it's no Prince from
Oh, it's no Prince from the Tim Burton, right?
Yeah.
Why couldn't we see?
Red and green.
Why can't we see Hans Zimmer in a video like that?
Yeah, like why can't you put pop music to this?
All right. Why did pop die?
They did.
Why
Why
couldn't we have like a Justin Bieber song for this or some shit like that?
Instead of baby, it's Batman.
Yeah. I mean, come on, you're breaking
did Pop
the
die? Pop died, huh?
Yeah, Pop died. Yeah.
Pop died with Tim Burton.
They could have had Never mind, I forgot.
No, okay.
But Hans Zimmer's great. He's
okay. What cruise were you gonna say?
Didn't Pop die with Seal?
Seal, yeah, that was Seal.
Exactly. Seal had Batman. Forever had Seal.
Okay. Now that we jump into orchestra music, for you guys, new addition actors, I think it's most to say Mr. Harvey Dent and the new villain, the Joker. I mean, obviously they added a couple side characters of the mob and stuff.
Yeah.
I do appreciate that.
Rachel.
Oh, and the whole new addition of a new actress taking over, Rachel Dawson's.
Tom Cruise didn't want his wife coming back.
Yes, because it was against Scientology. He wanted to be Nightwing, I heard, and they said no. So he said, "You're not having my wife." Yeah, he would try to be Nightwing.
Imagine just Nightwing just running every scene, running.
Yeah, he loves that stuff. He loves that. What are you guys' thoughts, characters wise? Like I said, I already gave you two of them that were kind of main new additions, and they made a big impact too. It wasn't just side characters were just like thrown in. It was
they didn't Lando Calrissian and Harvey Dent.
Yeah, these were two big these were two big names. Your thoughts, boys? Cruz?
I like to take on Harvey Dent.
I thought he was going to say, I like turtles.
I like turtles. He didn't have the split personality, but you could tell he had anger issues. Mm-hmm. And then when he got burned in half, all that anger just...
Well, they kind of mentioned it already. Gordon, they already knew his name, which was Harvey Two-Face, so he just had like a Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde type.
Yeah, I didn't really see the anger thing. It's just more of a, like, he has that duality that you need to survive in that kind of political world. Yeah, it's like because a lot of people say like, oh, Batman's cleaning up the city, but like, no, it was Harvey Dent. Like, he was the one with his hand in the mud doing what he had to.
Oh, and like the fact that he has his cool with the criminal, like the way he handles himself against, like when he was almost got shot, he was able to control that, like, with somebody who has some type of like emotional, like this, like, oh, hey, I'm not dealing with your shit.
This ain't the first time I've had a
and like when you see him in the how would you say it?
Interrogation.
No. The Wayne's little party he threw at him. He was just like, what the hell's going on?
You could tell Harvey without, they don't tell you anything about his backstory, but you can tell this is someone who grew up not in the wrong side of Gotham, but in the side of Gotham where he knew how to take care of himself. Yeah. So like he wasn't rich. That's why he couldn't control how to handle. One might say he's the opposite of Batman. Yeah. Batman grew up rich and became the Dark Knight. Harvey Dent grew up poor and became the White Knight. Mm-hmm.
And how funny the tales have turned.
Yes, it's literally the opposite.
What if Harvey Dent is the Dark Knight?
No, it's the Cape Crusader.
Come on, man!
Cruz the whole time.
This whole movie, Cruz is misquoting this.
Well, I don't want to get copyright infractions here.
Infractions, infringements. You can't even get that right.
Frack the man.
Frack the man.
He's fracking. Anyway,
hey, you give me another one of those, I will give you a full desagulation.
Joker. Carlos, please tell us what are your thoughts, Joker.
We've had the discussion before where we compared Jokers.
Yeah, I know, but for you,
we're not comparing Jokers.
I mean, technically you are, because you just said earlier, I don't like this Joker. He's Hot Topics Joker. I want my Tim Burton Joker. Hey, you're welcome, by the way.
Thank you.
I gave you one.
Performance aside, like we you can talk all day about how Heath Ledger nailed it, but just the Joker, just him himself within the movie, I think is the best interpretation of Joker ever, because he's not a Joker, he's just a force of nature. Like
the Tarnator.
Yeah, like Alfred said, you can't negotiate with him. With the other Jokers, you could negotiate with them.
Ransom.
You could use something against them. With him, you had nothing. Yeah. He even joked about it. He even mocked Batman. Like, you have nothing. You can't beat him.
Yeah.
Like, we were talking about the whole movie. Like, if at any point you kill him, he wins.
Oh, yeah. Well, I think we kind of went a little theory, right, on this, that we feel like he was suicidal.
Yeah, like, he wanted to die this whole movie. When that scene where he's like, come on, hit me. And Batman doesn't hit him, he looks at him like, he didn't do it.
Yeah. Like, every scene, he's basically, he knows he's risking his life.
Yeah.
Like when he shot Gordon, he knew he was doing it out in public and could have gotten caught like his other friend. Yeah. So, I mean, he was really going for every literally he was living day by day in a way.
You can especially tell when he gets thrown off the building, he was laughing all the way down.
Oh, yeah, because
he was like, he did it. He finally did it.
I won. I beat you in a way, yeah.
Like, he had a plan, obviously, but you could tell part of him was like, I don't expect to get to the next part of my plan.
Yeah.
I'm expecting to die with
and then he knows during those plans something would end up happening either way.
Yeah. Like for all he knew, Harvey Dent would have shot him at that hospital table.
Yeah.
Like, he was going in there going like, I might die.
Yeah.
Every scenario, he was like, this is where I die.
Yeah, he literally was the epitome of, like, live your life like it's your last.
Yeah. And you can't beat that.
Yeah.
You can't fight that. Like, the other Jokers, you could use something in their personality against them. Jack Nicholson, you can use his infatuation for that blonde.
Oh, also his infatuation of getting like he wanted the light to be shown on him. Remember, he was offended that Batman would take the glory.
And Batman attacked that and used that against him.
Yeah.
This one, it's like, what are you going to use against him? The fact that he wants to die?
Yeah.
That goes against your one thing.
Yeah, and then the fact that he doesn't mind killing anybody because he's like, well, if it's gonna be you or me, it's gonna be you.
It's gonna be you. Yeah. He just caused Gotham to go upside down. Yeah.
Okay. For you guys, I guess what we could talk about. Side characters, if anything, since we talked about the main characters. What do you guys think about Lucius, Gordon? I feel like getting more. I guess the same screen time maybe, but a little more. I think Gordon. I think they stepped up their game. Gordon-wise, if anything, I felt like he changed character. Like, he's more mature, I guess. I think he's not that noir cop I've seen things. Like,
you know what he was? If he went from being just a detective from Batman Begins to, in this one, like, he's yelling orders at everybody.
Yeah, he was in charge.
Yeah, he's commissioner.
He's commissioner. Well, at the moment, he wasn't. He could get commissioner. Yeah. But he was getting that role of, I'm in charge.
Even from the beginning, he was, like ordering people around and, like, kind of fitting into the boots.
Yeah, before he was just a follower.
Yeah.
And now this. What do you guys think about Cruz? What do you think about Alfred? I mean, in his role, this one.
This Alfred's confusing.
Okay.
It's like he's with them, but at the same time, he's telling him all this stuff. He's like, well, can you endure it? Can you take it? And he's like, well, I have to. Batman's telling him, I have to. It's like, but do you really have to?
Is it one of those things where it's kind of like, you chose his life, so you gotta accept it, right? Type of thing, would you say?
Yeah, it's just tough love.
Tough love.
It's like,
but then you got Lucius Fox over here on the other side. It's like,
he's very supportive, huh?
Yeah, he's like, oh, you need this? You want to fight this? Okay, I got you. And then Alfred on the other side is like, what are you doing? You're gonna die.
Well, it's just like it's a different perspective of someone seeing it from this side and watching it happen. Like,
because Lucius Fox doesn't have to see Bruce Wayne stitching himself up.
Yeah.
Like, Alfred has to see him, like, he's the one who sees his injuries. He's the one who has to see him hurt.
Yeah, true.
So, I mean...
Yeah, but then there goes Alfred, get him a pirate boat to get him into China.
Well, I was laughing about that. It's funny how you have one side, like, hooks you up with... Lucius has all the technology and science, and Alfred has all these low-key, under-the-table type of, like, shenanigans. Like, oh, yeah, I could hook you up with this. Just let me know.
Alfred, he's lived a life worth telling.
Yeah, I think, if anything, I understand why they did a Alfred series, in a way. I mean, I would have wanted it to take it in Michael Caine's shoes instead of somebody else's.
I wanted to see Alfred in Rangoon.
Yeah. So, I mean...
have you seen that show?
No, I have not seen. I know it's. I remember.
I know
it was
when you
out.
said it. I was like, did they do that? Oh yeah.
Yeah, it did. It's already. I think second season 2. So I mean, if you guys watch the show, let us know if anything.
Didn't it come out like years ago?
No, it came out like last year maybe. They announced it like 2-3 years ago. Yeah, but yeah, if anybody watches the show, comment, say hi. But I don't know. Does it suck?
It's on Epics. What the fudge is Epics?
Don't worry, I would have edited it out like this dude. He's just all the time. I'm glad you're passionate, but god damn it, it's not hard. It's just I gotta remember that when to like cut it out. Anyways, you guys, anything you guys want to talk about? I mean, reviewing the movie. I don't think that's our shtick. It's more like talking about the movie.
What's some scenes you liked?
Oh, I think the first scene I like right off the bat is the fact that they continued with Scarecrow from 1 into 2.
Yeah.
Like he got away, and that jumps into the. Oh, obviously, I'll let you guys talk about the most awesome one, the bank scene. But I did like watching Scarecrow because he does jump in 1, 2, and 3. He makes an appearance in the third one too.
Well, Nolan's in love with that guy.
But
I wonder if Ledger didn't die. Would he have been the judge in part 3?
Did you steal that from Carlos?
Did.
God damn it.
What?
That's what Carlos said. Carlos said that
I
earlier.
literally said that right before the movie started.
Yeah, did
I wasn't
you?
paying attention.
Like, you were paying attention. He literally said that.
He absorbed it subconsciously.
I know. He's like, yeah, no, I thought you didn't hear.
No, I didn't hear him.
He
Well,
literally
my bad.
said-
I was
He
watching.
said it pretty loud. Where I was like, oh, that'd have been cool and stuff. And then like I thought you heard.
No.
Damn, he absorbed it though.
That's some
No, but
subconscious.
I think my favorite scene. That's one of my favorite scenes because I always like movies, like not movies, but I like when a hero show or movie, comic book starts off with the hero's chasing the villain.
Yeah.
You know, I think I've said it before. Where like a Spider-Man movie, I would imagine a Spider-Man movie could start off him fighting off like the Rhino, and then like I remember.
I seem to recall that happening.
Right?
Somewhere.
Yeah, in the Amazing Spider-Man 2 it happens, but he's fighting him at the end.
Yeah.
You know, like, but like I said, like
But the
stuff
third
like
one would have picked up him fighting Rhino.
yeah, see, like that.
Don't you mean the Rhino?
It was a Rhino, but yeah, I like that scene, and the fact that he was wearing still the mask. Was,
Yeah.
Couldn't
was
upgraded.
No, it was dope. Well, he was wearing a suit. You know, he made him. Remember, he wants to make him look real, like in the real world.
Yeah.
I mean, that was cool. I really liked. I mean, obviously the whole scene, just the Batman, and then Batman just kicking everybody's ass. But I really like the fact that he's like still after these people, and like Scarecrow's like, oh shit, I gotta go. You guys, any favorite scenes? Yes.
My favorite scene is the scene of defeat.
Which one?
Where they couldn't save Rachel and Batman just stand there brooding over the freaking disaster.
Oh yeah, he's brooding.
Yeah.
Damn, that's cool.
I was planning on coming here to brood, but you're doing it much better than I am.
Yeah, it's a
Tyrion.
good scene. Oh yeah. I mean, what part of that? Or besides the brooding?
He just likes Batman up there in the pose.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
just it. That's just it.
He does that a lot in every movie. He's like somewhere on top of somewhere.
Some gargoyles.
I remember Batman, The Dark Knight Rises. Isn't he on top of like some like random ass pole in the middle of the city?
Oh yeah, but he comes back and
Yeah.
he's just up there like, how did you get up there?
What are you seeing up there?
What's your purpose up there,
What do you
man?
want? All right,
He's like,
Chris.
he waits for somebody to see him go, oh, that's cool, and then he just yeets.
He wants to do the yeet.
Yeah.
But you, Carlos, what's another memorable? I mean, I think this movie has a
A
lot.
lot of memorable scenes.
But I mean, for you, what's a good one?
The dinner scene.
The dinner scene, huh?
Yeah, that's
the Empire talk, right?
that's my favorite scene in this whole movie. It's
Explain.
It just I love it because they finally. I've never seen any Batman material talk about the morality of Batman, which I love because a lot of because Harvey Dent is like defending Batman.
Which is weird, right? You would think he'd be against them, right?
Yeah.
Making it harder for them, right?
Yeah, it's like people are always. There's a lot of like people who go, oh well, Batman shouldn't exist. He should do this, this,
Well,
and this.
Bruce Wayne was exactly pretending to be that, right?
Yeah, and
Well,
then
the first one, he even said someone that dresses up as a bat, so sure he is a lunatic.
Who'll point at the Batman anyway.
Yeah.
And Nolan,
Yes, Nolan is speaking.
yeah. And what's his name? Two-Face.
Harvey is.
Harvey's just like no, we appointed the Batman by not doing anything. It's like that is how it would work. Like by
Also allowing him
just
to keep
letting
going.
the city get to that point, you've kind of let.
You created something.
You've let your moral authority go by allowing this to happen.
Yeah.
Which I love, and and I love that he used that historical reference where, when the barbarians were at the gates, democracy was suspended, and you would appoint one man, and it's I love that because it's just talking about how that is how it would work
It's
in
real.
our world. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I remember I was telling you about at the end of the movie that I think Nolan is talking shit about democracy in this movie.
Mm-hmm. Well, bring it up.
Yeah, because in that scene in the boat, it's left up to the choice of the mob.
Well, you said it. It's Liberty, the city. Remember you were saying.
Yeah. It's the boats are named Liberty, and
Yeah.
it's like okay, a bit of a wink there. But it's like it's up to the people. It's up to the mob, the group, and they all vote to kill one another. But when you leave it up to the group, that's when you get messed up decisions. But when you leave it to one individual,
which was
who's
given
responsible,
yeah,
i.e., Batman, Harvey Dent, or just that captain.
Would you say that? I think I'm jumping a little over, jumping ahead of Dark Knight Rises, which Alfred does say that. Why don't you give it to the police?
Yeah.
Like, and then Batman's kind of like, no.
It's someone will misuse it. Like, if you give it to everybody, somebody will misuse it. But if you give it to one person, he's not arguing for dictatorships. He's just saying one person you can trust.
Yeah.
Like they said, that they would pick one person to defend the Republic, one person to defend Rome, and it was seen as a civic duty.
Yeah. And then what happened? Caesar did it. Caesar didn't want to let go of the power.
Yeah, well, I mean, you
And then that's where this famous line comes from. How is it?
I don't remember. You do it better.
Either you live long enough to see yourself. Oh wait, no. Either you die a hero, or you live long enough to see yourself become the villain.
Yeah. That's the line that sums up the whole movie.
And he did do it at the end.
Yeah, he did. He died a hero.
Yeah.
It may have been a lie, but he died a hero.
You think that was what ended up happening? Just what he was gonna do? But Batman was like, okay, I'm making a decision at that moment.
Yeah.
And remember, I was telling you like how crazy it was that we're kind of spoiling it, but this is a long time movie.
Been out.
He makes a choice of saving the Joker from killing thousands of people.
Yeah.
But he ends up killing Harvey Dent
for one kid.
Yeah. Yeah, it's crazy to think like what was the thought process in that, like like killing one of my good friends and then saving a homicidal lunatic.
Well, I mean, here's the question: why don't we kill the Joker?
Right.
I mean, everybody says like, why doesn't Batman kill the Joker and potentially save all the lives that he would have killed? Isn't it our job to kill him?
Yeah.
I mean, Batman arrested him. At that point, it's society's job to deem him not worthy of life and kill him.
Well, because it would say like the system's broken because they would just put him in a nut house, right?
It needs reform.
That means we've failed.
Yeah, we failed. Yeah.
Yeah, that's not Batman's fault.
Yeah.
That's our fault.
Yeah.
It's our job to kill the Joker, not Batman's.
Yeah. Damn, it's deep.
That's deep.
Yeah. So you
Cruz
guys.
You're the Batman fan.
Well, Batman says it. I don't kill him because if I kill him, I just become one of.
I'll just
take his place.
What's so hard killing one guy? Then I could just do it for many others.
Yeah.
And just become the same guy. Just become the Punisher. Anyways, guys, thoughts of this movie? What recommendations, boys? Cruz, let's start off with you. Would you recommend it?
I recommend this movie to everybody.
Yeah. Okay. And why?
It's a great movie.
It's a great movie. Okay. Carlos, recommendations?
If you had the choice between watching only one Batman movie ever, this is the Batman movie you have to see.
Oh, strong words, yeah. Okay.
Yeah, this is the Batman movie. This is my Batman.
Yeah.
I mean, Cruz has his comic book Batman. This is when I picture Batman in my head. This is Batman.
Like you would recommend everybody who says Batman just watch this one.
Just watch this. Even if you're not a Batman fan, you will like. I wasn't a Batman fan, and this made me a Batman fan.
Tim Burton.
Yeah, for me, I think this movie, like I think I said it, right? This is the most adult, like, movie in a good way. Like not adult, but more mature Batman, you could say. I could show this to...
This wasn't a superhero blockbuster movie. It was an Oscar movie.
It was an Oscar movie, yeah. Yeah, you could say that. And, I think I would agree. I think this movie, I could just... I could just... like you said, if there was one movie in the entire world, or, like, I'd choose what Batman movie, this would probably be the one I keep.
Yeah.
Like, I think people need to watch this one because this is significantly the most closest to a humanly possible Batman movie that could happen. Yeah. Like, if Batman was real, this probably could be it right here.
Yeah.
And like, we're not wearing hockey pads.
And, like, the thing is, like, it's a lot of people complain like, oh well, you know, they should have had this in this movie, they should have had this character in this movie. It's like, no, this movie isn't about the Batman universe. This movie isn't about DC. This movie is about Batman. Yeah. And in that it succeeds. Like, I would rather have a great movie about Batman than a mediocre movie with a bunch of what do you call it? Fan service.
That's why Superman works.
How dare you make fun of Infinity War?
Fan service the movie.
Stop. You liked it.
I did.
Yeah, but yeah.
Was it Infinity War or Endgame that did the fan service?
All of them.
Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks for watching. If you guys liked it or disliked it, please show your ways. You know, if you dislike it, like I said, dislike it. But you know, and if you liked it, you liked it. If you still uncertain to subscribe, just keep on watching us, and hopefully we can sell you on one. Hope you guys have a good one. Happy, have a Merry Christmas, I guess.
Happy mid-December.
Happy mid-December.
We're almost done with 2020.
2020 is almost done, and it's been a wild ride.
It was fun.
Well, right in the weird one.
It was fun.
Yes. All right, you guys, take it easy.